matchup against Winchester. Let's go Ponders. Alrighty, about to start. Both teams lining up. Our Pounders win the face-off. Back to Evan Sparks. Dump deep into the zone. Winchester picks up the puck. Dumped back in by the Ponders. In the zone. All right. Ponders trying to keep it in, and they do. Back and forth action right now, and Ponders regrouping. Sprung up to neutral zone. Rushed up. And a whistle. A Winchester penalty. Number 23, Eli Krogmeyer. Ponders setting up for a face-off in the O zone. Winchester wins the face-off, trying to get it out, and it's dumped into the Ponders zone. Ponders coming up. And dumped right back in. Winchester, right at the Ponders goal, trying to work it down. Nolan Russell skating the puck out. Back into the Winchester zone. He shoots and he scores! Nolan Russell, number 11 for the Ponders. What a shot. Right above the hash marks and just goes right over the goalie's shoulder. 1-0 Ponders. Now Casey taking the face off. Winchester wins it. Cam Deasy with the puck. Now it's in the D zone, trying to get out. And now Casey taking it up into Winchester's zone. It's dumped deep. Winchester taking the puck out, and it's intercepted by the Ponders. Now a 2-on-1 here. Knocked away by the Winchester defenders. Skated out past the red line. Now, back into the Ponders zone. Hard forecheck by Winchester. Again, flinged out of the zone. And a big hit by the Ponders. Number 84, Drew Beck. Ponders fighting to get out of the zone. And they do. Now being rushed up. Caught up by Winchester now, a 2-on-2 here. Oh, just missed in front of the net. And knocked away. Now the Ponders trying to get it out of the zone. flinged out. And forechecking Dylan DiNucci with Drew Beck. And right in front of the net, and a shot, but saved by the goalie. Now right in front of the zone, Drew Beck with a shot, knocked away. Now in the corner, shot, our men, but it's saved right at the top of the, whoa! A little fight going on near the crease. Both teams going at it. See who gets a penalty here. Both teams getting a little chirping in. Now it looks like number 17, Campatrillo, is going to the box. And number 8, Greg Wynn, is also going to the box for roughing. And Drew Beck is also going to the box with number 23 on Winchester, Brett Daniels. Ellie Krogmeyer. My bad. But both teams have 2 in the box. And it's 5-on-5 now. A face-off in the Winchester zone. And a chat about the penalties with the coach. Nolan Russell taking the face-off. Loses it, but he's right on it. Now hard forechecking by the Ponders, keeping it in the zone, just trying to work the puck around. And shot at the point, and off the post. Right, goes out and hits the post. A beautiful shot though, and dumped deep by the Ponders. Trying to forecheck and keep it in their zone. And dump back into the Winchester zone, and a big hit on Dylan DiNucci. Now Evan Sparks working it back up. Now they're putting it up in the neutral zone and dumped in. The goalie plays it. And, that is Winchester going into the opposite zone. Now back to the Arlington defense. Going up into the neutral zone. Flinged up. And now working it in the Winchester zone. Evan Robb got the puck. And a big hit by Winchester. Dumped deep. Now Winchester going into the Arlington zone. Tries to make a move, but it doesn't work out. Now it's low behind the net and intercepted by Arlington with a pass trying to get to the crease. And now it's a 3-on-2. A shot, but goes wide. Now, Winchester coming the other way. And intercepted by Arlington, gets the puck. It's a 2-on-1. Tries to, almost flung the puck into the crease and tries to get a little backdoor, but it doesn't work out. Now Arlington trying to keep the puck in the Winchester zone. And it keeps getting dumped back in to the corners. And it's in the Arlington zone. Taken out. Now up the neutral zone and dumped deep. Now Arlington changes. Nolan Russell on the puck, forechecking, and it's whipped right back into the Arlington zone. That's flung out right back into the Winchester zone. And a big forecheck by Dylan DiNucci. And Dylan Courtney is working in the corner, trying to keep it in. It comes out, but it's flung right back in into the Winchester zone. Oh, almost a backdoor pass. Dylan Courtney tries to get a shot. Moved right at the hash marks, but the Winchester defense get right on him. Arlington just needs to find a little momentum to make some good passes and find some backdoor feeds. A new center for Winchester. Winchester wins the faceoff. It's whipped around. Now it's in the neutral zone with Winchester, and they're fighting to get the puck. Now, at the center of the ice, it goes back to the Arlington D. Now passed up into the neutral zone and dumped deep. Now Arlington forechecks, trying to keep it in, and Winchester takes it out, and almost a pass on a one-on-one, but Winchester dumps it deep. Now Arlington bringing the puck up. Whipped up into the neutral zone. Now just moving it back in. Now they're coming up into the Winchester zone. Goes behind the net, trying to find a feed. Evan Sparks on the puck. Now it's in the neutral zone. Grabbed by Armin. And now it's dumped deep for Arlington to forecheck. Oh. Now Winchester carrying it out. And it's dumped into the Arlington zone. Now both teams fighting in the Arlington corner to get it out. Flung up to the defense and knocked out by Sean Patterson. Oh. Olin getting a big hit. And it's right next to the crease when Arlington brings it up. It's a 3-on-2 going into Winchester's zone. It's dropped and flung to the net. Oh, almost to Armand for a backdoor feed, but it just misses. Now the puck is on the left side of the neutral zone, getting dumped. And forechecking is Dylan DiNucci. And gets the puck out to Ruben. Now it's back to the Arlington defense, and Will Mahoney is fumbling the puck a little bit, but no crucial mistakes, and it's right up. And 3-on-1 into Winchester area, and it's tipped. The shot is tipped up into the glass. Now Winchester bringing it back up and dumps it into Arlington zone. Forechecking. Now Arlington is a 2-on-1 with Evan Robb and Ruben. Shot is almost tipped in by Ruben, but hits his skate at the last second. Another tip by Ruben. And the puck is just getting dumped back and getting more shots by Arlington. Arlington trying to keep it in the Winchester zone. Well, Winchester has the puck in their own zone. Tries to throw the puck up, and it works, and it's tipped back into Arlington zone. Now flung up. Winchester intercepts the pass to the neutral zone. Coming in, a shot, blocked. And now Arlington has it in their own zone. Back up into the neutral zone. Arlington going into Winchester zone. A shot! And a bunch of traffic in front, but couldn't get the rebound. Now Winchester going the other way. Shot, tipped. And now it's rimmed behind the net. Now it's Arlington coming up. Oh! And Sean Patterson fumbles it, but it is quickly caught and dumped back into the zone, and that's an ice. Now a face-off in Arlington zone from an icing call. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the period. 1-0 Arlington. Now the Arlington student section is getting hype. And Winchester shoots it, it hits the post. And Arlington trying to get it out. It's behind the net, rimmed the other way, and up into the neutral zone where Armin gets it, passes it to Nolan. Nolan tries to make a move, gets sandwiched between the Winchester defenders, gets right up, makes a pass. Oh, almost to Sean Patterson for a backdoor. Now face off in Winchester zone. Winchester hits it back up to the Arlington D. Oh. And it's up in the circles. Now Winchester's coming back in the Arlington zone with it. And now Arlington fights to get it back, and now Nolan Russell's coming back with speed, going into the Winchester zone. Does a spin move, and a shot, saved, and almost goes right over the goalie's glove. Shot by Evan Sparks. Now he intercepts the pass and is dumped back deep into the Winchester zone. Now, hard forecheck by Dylan DiNucci and Jay Kennedy, but Winchester fighting to get it out, and they do. Sent right back into the neutral zone. Will Mahoney with the puck. Tries to send a pass, and it works. Dylan DiNucci with the puck now, behind the net in the Winchester zone. Now they're fighting to get it. Rimmed around. It's intercepted by Cam Deasy. Now it's dumped into the Arlington zone. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Coming up in the neutral zone, Jay Kennedy with the puck, all alone, but he drops it, and Cam Deasy gets the puck. Now he's behind the net with it, and wow, he gets a pass to the side of the circle, but it doesn't work out, and it's dumped deep by Winchester. No forecheckers, and Arlington ices it. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go in the period, and a face-off in the Arlington zone. Winchester just can't find the momentum to find a goal here, but I'm not complaining, so. Arlington wins it back. Will Mahoney with the puck. Back to Evan Sparks. Oh, and a gross spin move. Oh, and a Winchester defender topples down. Yeah, the ice is slippery, pal. Now Evan Sparks behind the net, just trying to work off time on the clock. 45 seconds. Now Nolan Russell with the puck, moves it. And they're coming. They went down into the Winchester zone. Now it's behind the net. Rimmed around. Evan Sparks gets it. Rims it back down. And almost by Nolan Russell catches the puck, but just couldn't hang on to it. Now flicked up out of the zone and shot right back into Arlington zone. Now there's 10 seconds left in the period. And they make a long pass back into Winchester's zone. And Arlington forechecking. A second left in the period. And that's the first period. 1-0 Ponders. All right, Ponders win the face-off. Going D to D in their own zone. Now whipped up in the neutral zone. And our man coming in with the puck, but fumbles it. And now Winchester going the other way. Gets a shot, and it's let out, but covered once again. A little bit of fighting, but not too much going on. I can't swear. All right, now Ponders coming up with the puck. And a good move. Now Armand shot and almost goes right over. Nolan Russell almost got the rebound off the boards. A shot by Will Mahoney. Now back up to Will. Moved over to Evan Sparks. Shot, tipped, but back out. Evan Sparks dumps it back in. And Arlington forechecking. Now it's flinged right back into Winchester zone. Now Arlington forechecking gets the puck, but can't hang on to it. And Ruben coming in with the puck. Links it up, and Dylan DiNucci almost scores. And the puck is flinged up into the ropes. The netting. Arlington wins the face-off. Dumped right back in. On a shot on the Winchester goalie, it's saved. There's going to be a face-off on the left-handed side of Winchester zone. Arlington wins it back. A shot hit off the back of a player and almost right in. Traffic in the front. And Winchester dumps it back in. Now it's just getting rimmed back and forth. A big hit by Winchester. And it's almost rimmed back in. Cam Deasy tries to get it out. Dylan DiNucci coming in with the puck. Goes right past the defender. Tries to get it through with a pass, but couldn't. Evan Sparks tips it back into the zone. And Winchester coming out with it. It's into the neutral zone now. Winchester going the other way. Dumps it deep. Now Arlington is breaking out with no forecheckers. And it is ripped right across the ice. It's in neutral zone. Now it's, big hit off in the puck. And Arlington has the puck behind the net. And it's passed up and saved by the goalie. And now Winchester coming with it. Now it couldn't be handled now. Arlington has it in their zone. Now they're coming up in the neutral zone and almost lost it. Seamus, but stays on sides. And now they're coming in with the puck, trying to just keep it in and make good passes. But Winchester gets the puck and coming up, but good defense by Evan Sparks, and it's ripped right back into the Winchester zone. And forechecking with our men is Casey, and they're working it down low. Evan Sparks gets the puck, gets a shot. It's almost tipped. Now, it's behind the net. Flung up the side. Casey working it low. Now Arlington is still on the puck. It's rimmed around. And it's flinged up into the sky, into the neutral zone. It's dumped back deep, but that's an icing. Now it's a face-off in Arlington zone. Still 1-0. Can't swear. Winchester wins it back, but couldn't hang on to it. Now Arlington coming up the other way, and a pass to Nolan Russell, but he's hit off the puck, and Winchester's coming back this way. Winchester gets a shot off the net, and a little fight out in front. And it looks like there's a roughing penalty on number 7, Cam Deasy, and they're still chirping on their way to the box. It's a matching penalty, number 7, Cam Deasy on the Ponders, and number 11, Jack Burkhart on Winchester. Still 5-on-5. Now face off in Arlington zone. There's a fight in front of the net when Winchester kid stopped and almost hit the goalie for Arlington. Now Nolan stopping with the puck, sliding it across, almost for a pass. Now it's dumped deep and getting rimmed around. Winchester slaps it back, but it's not enough to break through. It's dumped back into the Winchester zone. Now intercepted by Arlington, but Nolan Russell couldn't hang on to it. It's hard to hang on to. It was up in the air, and they're working in it at the neutral zone. Now it's Ponders get it and got a shot on goal from the neutral zone. And the Ponders are in Winchester zone. And wow, what a move by number 17 on the Ponders, Cam Petrillo. Now Drew Beck putting it back in the zone, but Winchester gets a hand on it and flings it right back up. Will Mahoney with the puck now in the Arlington zone. Goes D to D, and it's back up to Drew Beck. But Winchester gets a hand on it now. They're coming in on Arlington zone. But Arlington gets the puck. Now fighting in Arlington zone. You're being way too loud. Now rimmed around and dumped deep by Dylan DiNucci. And there seems to be.
Oh, now he sees us.
Coach Missouri wants to call here, and the ref is going back and forth with the coach of Arlington. Now a face-off in Winchester zone. Arlington gets the puck up at the point. And a shot, but goes wide. Now Winchester going up the other way. It's a 2-on-2, but whacked away by Evan Sparks. Now Arlington 1-on-1, but everyone gets back and drops it and dumped deep. But Winchester gets the puck, and they're coming up. It's a 2-on-2, and they went through. Dumped deep, and a big hit. And that's going to be a penalty on Arlington. Number 9, Will Mahoney. That penalty for, I don't know actually, but it's a face-off in the Arlington zone. Drew Beck gets the puck, rimmed around. Now Arlington shoots it out all the way back into the Winchester zone. Winchester shoots it up, but almost intercepted by Arlington. Evan Sparks on the puck. And there, Winchester struggling to get possession of the puck, but they finally do. And they move it up to the Winchester points. Winchester's moving it around now in Arlington zone. And Winchester loses the puck, but gains it back quickly. Winchester steals the puck, a shot, but tipped by Armin. Tipped wide. And oh, a big push by Drew Beck. Sit down. Nolan Russell with the puck. Almost caught by Armin, but couldn't hang on to it. Now it's behind the net in Winchester. Winchester carrying it up. And it's shot. A pass into Arlington zone, and a shot, but goes right above the net. Now, a Winchester player is trying to push someone, but he's a little bit too small, and he can't do anything. So, Winchester coming in with the puck, and now, a shot, but goes wide by Winchester. Now it's at the point, Winchester D, and they fumbled it, and now it's out of the zone. Arlington hard forechecking. There's 15 seconds left on the penalty. Winchester has the puck in their own zone. Coming up with it. A pass, intercepted, but it's tipped into their zone. Oh, now flinged out, and that's a breakaway. Number 19. Oh, and it hits the crossbar. And another fight right here. As the penalty went out, he flicked it out of the zone, and number 19, Jack O'Connor, I think, or Will Mahoney, one of them, got a breakaway. Now, a face-off in Winchester, and won it back, but it's rimmed around. Arlington tries to keep it in, but it's knocked back in. And Arlington coming up with the puck. And shot by Casey, but it does not go in. And Beasy trying to get on the puck, but it's shot wide above the net. But Arlington has the puck now, coming back up. It's a 2-on-1. Winchester trying to hustle back. And a pass that's intercepted. But Winchester coming back with the puck with a little bit of speed. A shot, and it goes wide. Drew Beck puts it up. Now Dylan DiNucci makes a good toe drag. And shot, it goes wide. But the rebound is almost there. Hey, just don't swear loud if you're going to swear. Did that go in? I don't know. Now, face-off in the Winchester zone. 5 minutes left in the period. Still 1-0 Ponders. One to the side. Now rimmed around very hard. And it's barely kept out. Now it's rimmed back into the zone. Dylan DiNucci with the puck. Hits it behind the net. Arlington forechecking now. And a slashing penalty, it seems, on Winchester. And Seems there's a little bit of a tiny fight going on. There's no number 16 on my list. There's no number 16 on my thing. There's no number 16 on my. Wait. And Winchester, it seems, has a penalty. And Winchester student section is going wild. So Winchester has one player in the box, 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the period. Now face off in Winchester zone. Nolan taking it, one back to the D. Armin has the puck. Now back to Nolan. Now to Evan Sparks. To Nolan, to Evan Sparks, to Armin, to Evan Sparks, to Nolan. It seems like the Ponders have a rule that they have to move it a certain amount of times before they shoot. Now, Evan Sparks, Nolan, Russell, and Armin taking turns passing it. A shot, but goes wide by Evan Sparks. Now back to Evan Sparks, back to Armin, back to Evan Sparks, back to Armin. Now Armin tries to move to Evan Sparks, to Nolan. Back to Evan Sparks, but as he tries to pass to Armin, it's intercepted, and they're fighting for the puck on the boards on the left-handed side right now. Back to Evan Sparks on the point. Now Nolan Russell. Now it seems Cam Petrillo. Now back to Evan Sparks, back to Armin, back to Evan Sparks. He takes a shot, but it's tipped. And that's offsides right now. Tipped out wide. There's 3 minutes left to go, and Winchester sends it down, and they have the puck behind the Arlington net, but Arlington gets the puck now.
Oh my God, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
Evan Sparks behind the goal, taking the puck up. Now back. Oh! And he loses the puck. Number 6, Sean Patterson. And it seems someone is hurt next to the goal of the Ponders. There's a big injury. Number 84, Drew Beck. Drew Beck. Seems it's something on his hand. He's in a lot of pain right now. Now off the bench. And now he's getting treated by someone. Seems to be selling on his wrist. It's his pec, it seems like, or something on his wrist. Now, face off, now it's one back, and now Arlington has in the Winchester zone after a pass into the neutral zone. Now, a pass trying to get back, but there was a miscommunication, but it's dumped back in, let out by the goalie. And Arlington gets their hands back on the puck, but Winchester fighting for it, rims it around, a shot by the D, almost tipped. Now dumped back in by Cam Deasy. Cam Deasy working to get back there, and it's rimmed back around, but Winchester taking it down. Now Arlington gets a hand on it. Now Casey gets a shot. It's hit off the goalie's stick and out. Well, it's back to the defense. Dylan Sweeney. Now it's back down to Casey. And he loses it as two defensemen, or two players for Winchester are on him. Now it's back in Arlington zone. Flung to the Winchester defense. It's tipped. And Winchester has the puck right now. It shoots and they score. 1-1, Winchester. Looks like Arlington just made a little mistake at the blue line of their own zone, and two Winchester defenders, or players, sorry, saw that opportunity, took in a backhanded goal. Goes right in. Nolan gets a shot, it's hit out, but he gets another one, and it's saved. Now, back out, a shot, but hit away. Now it's to Will Mahoney. Will Mahoney to Evan Sparks. Now back to Dylan Lanucci, takes a slap shot, but it goes over the net. Now, Evan Sparks hits it out. Now it's coming up with the puck into the zone by Cam Petrillo, but it's dumped back by Winchester into the Arlington zone. Now, Winchester has the puck in the corner, and behind the net now, Arlington trying to get the puck. Arlington gets a hand on it. Now it's coming out by Arlington with the puck, and they're trying to get into the zone. Makes a move, and almost a backdoor. Dylan Danucci almost buries one, and a shot, but it's tipped into the netting. Number 17, Cam Petrillo, was going into the zone, making a great move and passed right to the crease, but Dylan Danucci just couldn't bury it with all the Winchester people on him. Oh! And the face-off is won to Cam Petrillo, and he takes it around and shoots and scores. It hits off the goalie's glove and goes in. Number 17, Cam Petrillo with the goal. 2-1 Ponders. Now there's 17 seconds left in the period, and Arlington buries one. Face-off is won back by Arlington, but Winchester pounces on it. Winchester, but now Arlington with the puck. Winchester takes it from him and dumps it back deep. Arlington is just spending the timeout. And it's 2-1 Arlington Ponders. Arlington Spy Ponders 2-1 at the end of the second period.
Okay, we're back at Ed Burns. Mark Fecto stepping in for the third period to help lead us, and I'll do my best to give you a little color for the game here today. 2-1, big Middlesex League matchup with Winchester and Arlington. Been a great game so far, just like the games always are between these two teams. And we're just about set to drop the puck. Looks like Arlington will have their first line to start. Cam Petrillo, Nolan Russell, Sean Patterson, Will Mahoney, and Evan Sparks on D. John Snyder in the net. All right, here we go. been a good battle so far. A little chippy, but to be expected when these two teams get together. Almost a steal there by Russell. All right, there's Petrillo. Will Mahoney over to Sparks. Up to Petrillo. Forecheck from Nolan Russell. Looks like that's a offsides there. Arlington will make a change. Drew Beck centering Charlie Fecto and Dylan Danucci. Cam Deasy and Dylan Sweeney on the blue line. All right. Danucci tries to get it over to Fecto. Here we go, Drew Beck. Danucci on the forecheck. Here comes Winchester. All right, good save there by Snyder. And Danucci will get it deep. Comes the forecheck. Evan Robb. And here comes Winchester. Another save by John Snyder. Winchester keeps it in the zone. Number 21, Brett Daniels from Winchester looking to break it out. Making it, trying to go coast to coast. Here comes Arlington. Casey Yoon slides it over to Ruben. Ruben Williams. All right, there's Winchester. Another save by Snyder. There's Casey Yoons. Evan Robb's going to dump it deep, make a change for Arlington. Winchester looking to get it right up. Good little move along the board there. There's number 11, Jack Burkhart. Nolan Russell slides it over. Evan Sparks throws it on net. Patterson in the corner, little help from Petrillo. Nolan Russell. There's Arlington's first line, putting some pressure in the offensive zone. And the puck comes out of the zone. Sparks will throw it in deep. Mahoney will throw it deep. Arlington will change. Winchester looking to break it out. Ooh. That was almost a dangerous play in front of the net. Another save by Snyder, and we'll have a whistle, a face-off. 11 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in the third. 2-1 Arlington. Back and forth period here to start the third. Winchester looking to make something happen here. Ooh. Winchester trying to get it deep. There we go. Number 2, Axel Osborne in the corner. Battle for the puck here. Drew Beck trying to exert himself, get that puck loose. Winchester comes away with it. Ooh, another save by Snyder. Winchester's done a good job here in the third of getting pucks to the net. There's Vartanian. Hit from behind. Arlington will change. Ooh. Deep. Jack O'Connor, who some may say was robbed earlier on a breakaway coming out of the penalty box. Looked like it may have gone in. The ref said it did not, but played on. Would have been great to see that go in for Jack. Winchester's going to get it deep. There's Sparks behind the net. Sparks looking to break it out. He's got speed. And Winchester gains control. Gets the puck out of the zone. There's Evan Robb. Evan Robb trying to make something happen. Nice pass over to Casey Younes. All right, good little play there. Nice save by Emmerich. Emmerich's played really well again. It was a fantastic game in the first time these two teams played, and he's doing it again here. Certainly keeping Winchester in the game in the first couple of periods, but this period's been a little more back and forth. It's a snap by Russell off the faceoff. Got Petrillo. Forechecking. Here's Nolan Russell with the puck. Oh, great little dish to Patterson. Shot never reaches Emmerich. Good play there by Sean Patterson along the wall. Here comes Nolan Russell. You know what he can do. Slide into the middle. We've seen him score on that play many times. Sliding to the middle and snapping one off. Here goes Nolan again with some ice. Got Petrillo on his right. There's a shot by Petrillo. Good save. Oh, Winchester is number 2, Osborne. Got himself a good little backhand off, and Snyder makes a save. 8:24 left here at Ed Burns. Score remains 2-1 Arlington. There we go. Osborne will center the Winchester line with Vicari. Looks like D'Agostino. There's Drew Beck. Dylan Sweeney with the puck. Here comes Cam Dees. He's got a little time. Tries to get it to Fecto. Here goes Drew Beck. Here the coach is calling to get it deep. Here comes Charlie Fecto is going to on the forecheck. Here comes Fecto. Oh! Good look there, good play, good sequence for Arlington. Good shot, good save by Emmerich. Oh. Winchester, puck's loose. Big save, good clear out there. Winchester's got Arlington on their heels right now. Oh, good block by Danucci. Good block, puck stays in the zone. And Camdeasy. Osborne looking to come out of it. There's a block by Fecto. He'll come off. Arlington just looking to get it out of the zone right here. Got Petrillo, Drew Beck. Oh, that could be an icing. No icing. Petrillo, heavy on the forecheck. Oh, almost a steal there by Robb. There comes Will Mahoney taking it deep from the defensive position. Casey Eunice, and Evan Sparks throws it on net. Tip. That looks like, that's a goal. That is a goal. That's a good goal. Sparks threw it on net. And it looks like it's Evan Robb coming through the line first. I think it was Evan taking the puck around the net and jamming it in. That's a big goal here with 6 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third period. Arlington goes up 2 goals, 3-1. Arlington eventually just getting pucks deep, getting pucks at the net, try to make something happen with a bounce, and that's what happened there with Sparks getting it deep on net, rebound, and Evan Robb was able to pick it up, and here we go. Good effort, good play there by Patterson. Nolan found him coming down the slot, and Emmerich had to make a good save. Okay, 6 minutes left here in the third at Ed Burns. Here we go. Dylan Courtney, the freshman, fighting hard along the wall. Nice work there. Here comes Dylan again. Oh, good play. Gets the puck out of the zone. Here comes Patterson with speed. Trying to beat him. We got a whistle. What do we got? We got a power play Arlington. Looks like a cross check on Winchester. Number 15, Caden Brady's going to go to the box. I did not see it. Looked like it was behind the play. So Arlington's got their first power play unit out there. Got looks like we're going to have a timeout here. It looks like Arlington has called their timeout. They're thinking, knowing how important Coach Missouri thinks about the power play, how it could be game changer, right? So they spent a lot of time working on this, and I think that's the timeout. Let's see if they can work something together. I see him drawing something up for the boys. Big sequence coming up. Been a good battle here, as always, between these two teams. And Arlington, I'm not sure who Winchester plays tomorrow in the Ed Burns tournament, but Arlington's got a big one tomorrow night here at Ed Burns, 5:20, I believe, against Tewksbury. Tewksbury, if I'm not mistaken, is undefeated on the season. Plays Division II, but strong team, always a good team, always good youth programs. So that's going to be a battle. They've got a player that's supposed to be a dynamite. So it should be a battle tomorrow. And here we go. We've got Drew Beck, Russell, Petrillo, Sparks, and Patterson out for the Spy Ponders. Emmerich's going to need to come up big here. They win the faceoff. Arlington scored right away on their first power play, but I think they've had 2 or 3 since with no success. Trying to find the seam. Here's Patterson. Shot sails high. Sparks. There's Patterson. They're trying to get it to Nolan down low. There it is. See what Nolan can do. Oh, shoots it high up into the netting. A little different there, having Nolan Russell down low. So I think that was what he was drawing up there with the timeout. A little different look on the power play from Arlington there. Face-offs 1 to Sparks. Sparks gets it over to Patterson, back to Sparks. One time, a boom! Petrillo with a blast. And a one-timer from Sparks. Big goal for Arlington. Big, big goal. That was a blast. Big goal. I think that's 2 for Petrillo in this game, if I'm not mistaken, but big power play, big sequence. Timeout, obviously a good call for Coach Missouri, and take the 4-1 lead, 5:06 remaining. Teams will be back to even strength. That was a blast, all right. Good dish from Sparks. Patterson will pick up an assist on that along with Sparks. Here we go. So you think the game plan here might shift for Arlington, try to get pucks deep, keep some guys high, and try to walk out of here with a win. Here we go. There's Ruben. Vartanian in the corner. Ruben Williams comes away with it. Up, back to, over to Deasy. Deasy throws it on net. All right, Arlington still, again, trying to get pucks to the net. Arlington's first line back out there. Good hard play along the wall there from Petrillo. Sparks will reverse it. Here comes Nolan. Up all along the wall. Tries to go through the guy. Patterson with a shot. Another goal. There it is. That could be the Hattie for Petrillo. Another good sequence there. I think it's 3. Arlington will take a commanding 5-1 lead. That was good setup there. Nolan, Russell to Patterson, and then Petrillo was there to clean it up. (5-1). 4 minutes remaining. 4:11. So much for just getting pucks deep. Arlington wanted more. Down the net again. See what Winchester can do to mount some type of comeback here in the last 4 minutes. There's an icing. All right, defensive zone face-off for Arlington. Number 2, Osborne, centering for Winchester. Good player. Seems to be on the puck a lot. Here comes Seamus Sullivan, sliding across the middle. Another shot there by Casey Younes, saved by Emmerich. Offensive zone face-off for Arlington. Spy Ponders. 5-1 lead. Just under 4 minutes to play here at Ed Burns. Deasy will get it deep. Charlie Fecto on the forecheck. Winchester breaks it out. Number 8. Oh, 15. Oh, great play there from the freshman Dylan Courtney. Comes sliding across for the block. Selfless. Great play. Here's Charlie along the wall. Here comes Dylan on the forecheck. As the puck clears out. Here comes number 9, D'Agostino for Winchester. Arlington comes away with it. Ruben Williams. Good job keeping the puck in the zone there along the blue line for Arlington. Winchester will get it deep. Try to forecheck, get the puck, but Arlington comes away with it. It's Deasy up to Sully, Seamus Sullivan. Will Tasmer on the ice. Everybody loves Taz. That puck's out. Good hard play there by Sullivan. Got Jake Kennedy out there with Casey Younes and Sullivan for the Spy Ponders. Here's Will Taz, number 10. Arlington will just try to clear it. Doing a good job of trying to keep the puck out of their zone. Casey Younes with a good little forecheck. Sparks. Will Taz. About a minute left here at Ed Burns. Here comes Casey Younes. A little. Well, getting a little feisty there. Nobody wants to do anything stupid here at the end of the period. Both teams have Ed Burns tournament games tomorrow. 5-1. Oh, look at this. Good move, but loses the puck. Arlington just trying to escape here. Ruben Williams. Ruben's had a good game. He's got a ton of skill. Jack O'Connor over to Courtney. Courtney playing hard along the wall. Big hit there. And Jake Kennedy. Big hit there. We got whistles. We got pushing. We got shoving. Winchester didn't like that hit. They're going to put him in the box. Kennedy, I'm not sure for what. It looked like a clean hit. They're calling interference. Okay. We've got 13 seconds to go. Here we go. 5-1, 13 seconds. We'll wrap this up here shortly. Here we go. That will do it here from Ed Burns. Yep, big win. Big win after losing to Winchester earlier in the season. Arlington comes back, takes a 5-1 win. It was a battle for 2 periods, but Arlington was able to break it open here in the third. Keep their lead in the Middlesex League with a Reading team right on their heels, and that'll be a big game when they play them here in the next, I believe it's coming up in the next week. But before that, we've got the Ed Burns semifinals tomorrow in Tewksbury. That will be a battle, and we're looking forward to that. We'll with that, we'll wrap it up here from Ed Burns. Thanks, everybody.